Count up no more. Roll up until we run out of smoke. Roll that shit up, nigga. Pull up, bitch. I just pulled up a foe. And I ain't for that fuck shit. I just thought I'd let you know. What you do, love?
What's going on? You have tuned in to an episode of Serious Drip Indie and Star Music Radio and Patricia M. Goins with On the Move Unscripted. And of course, as always, we got a great show planned for you. We got Big Love in the house. Big Love, you in the house?
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing, Big Love?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I can't even hear the Texas drawl. It says that you're from Texas, Waco, Texas, but I don't even hear it. I don't even hear the country. Is that where you were born?
Waco, Texas, yes, ma'am.
Okay, I couldn't even tell. So, yeah, we got Big Love from Waco, Texas. An artist is doing his thing. He got a new album that he's. Is it already out? Is the album already out, or is it on its way out?
Yes, ma'am. I dropped it on March 19th. That was on my birthday.
Oh, okay. So he got a new album called Versatile Child that he dropped on his birthday. Ain't nothing like starting something new or starting a new season in your life or a new project or whatever on your birthday. Usually, whenever you start something on your birthday, things like that's for me. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I agree. I don't know if you ever listened to any of my other interviews, but I always like to get deep with artists. Like I like to understand what brought on the desire to do music. Now I know you have brothers that were in music and things of that nature. So tell the listeners, give them a little background of who you are, and then bring them up to speed. Like let's start back. Like where did your love for music begin, and how did it begin?
Okay, so I can remember I was about 8 or 9 years old. Me and my both of my brothers, we were just riding around in my oldest brother Caprice, and then one day my oldest brother he just started flowing, and I just looked at him I'm like, dang, you really sound better than this person on here. And then we just started, going at it, and then they'll just coach me, like let's say my older brother, he'll have a verse, and then I'll be the one with the ad libs, or vice versa, So then it just got started from there, and then ever since then, I'll just go to the summer camps, and I went to the Dewey in Waco. So I used to be at the summer camp. I used to just freestyle. You can catch me by the pool tables or whatever. School, honestly, anywhere, because it was fun, but I didn't really get into it like start making it, because I always felt like a lot of people do it, and I kind of wanted to back then, but I was like, nah, it's too many people, so people just don't think you just one of another person, just a regular person. But whenever my middle brother passed, my big brother, but he my middle brother, Dion, he passed. It kind of made me want to go stronger, because I'm like, okay, how can I live for him? How can I keep his name alive? And then it came to me, music, because like that just go back to when I was 8 or 9. We were just freestyling, and then we had so much fun, like to this day I still tell people about those times, and so every time I'm in the booth I just feel like he with me, so it just kind of made me want to keep going and going. And then after I made Dion, that was like my second song ever making. I was like, man, it literally felt like he was in the booth. So after I made that, I just like, man, I gotta do this for as long as I can. I gotta do this as long as I can, because I can like, I don't know how you really are, but like I believe in like the spiritual world, and I literally feel like he was with me. So it just made me want to keep going, because I know that he looking down at me proud, so ain't no better feeling than that. I just wish he was here too, witness it firsthand, but he here with me in spirit, so that's all that matters. Keep me going.
Do you have any children?
Oh no, ma'am. I have 2 nieces though. They're my babies. Now you're in T.
I was gonna say, if you had children, sons or nephews or whatever, you can also pass along the legacy You know what I mean? If you knew of any in your family that had that love for music like yourself.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, well, I can't really hear you. You kind of cutting out. Can you say it again?
I said, you said no kids right now. No kids.
No, man.
Okay. So
I only got 2 nieces.
So how is the music industry for you as an independent artist out there in Texas? How do they treat the independent artists?
I mean, honestly, I got a few fans. Like, well, I'm talking about a few. Like, I just got a couple. I got fans. I mean, people love it. A lot of people want to see like an independent artist like see how well he can do on his own, but some of them want to see him how well he can do with a group. I'm the type of person that I don't really care for like a certain group to love me because I know eventually everybody will gravitate towards it. So at the end of the day, I always say I want global, not local, you know. But it all starts local. My city likes me so far.
Have you done any Have you done any performances out there in Waco, Texas, or surrounding areas?
Nah, no, ma'am. I actually started this year. I recorded my first song, This Me. I recorded that in January and dropped it in February. And I dropped my album in March. But, of course, the COVID came around. So it kind of slowed everything down. But as soon as everything clear up, I'm right back to it.
Oh, okay. So you had never performed anywhere before dropping this album. So you a new baby on the block. Is that what I'm hearing?
I guess you could say.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I guess you could say.
It's, you know what? Let me tell you something. It's really awesome and it's good. It's a very smart move on your end to do a lot of interviews, podcasts, and stuff. Get people used to who you are right now, where they ain't got no choice but to sit and listen to you and get to know who you are. It's cool that you're starting off here, so that people will already be familiar, and you will start your fan base on that kind of stuff. So when they do open up the floodgates whenever they decide to let us loose, you know what I'm saying, and let it have freedom.
Oh man, that's a wrap.
You'll be able to. You'll be able to go to all over the place. Like I'm definitely going to be promoting this in my group, the Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook, and then of course you got other groups on Facebook, social media. You got other opportunities for interviews and stuff like that. Get your name everywhere, so that when you get ready to start performing, you can hit the ground running. Me and my partner plan on opening up some venues here in the Midwest. When things open up, they always got stuff going on in Atlanta. I know they got stuff going on in Texas. You got Houston, Texas. You got all kind of places. So I wouldn't even worry about that. You're very smart in your strategic move.
Most definitely. Mm-hmm. I think everything through before I execute.
See, that's smart. That's smart. And that's basically how you're going to start gathering your fans. You know what I'm saying? You start off where you can start. Everybody right now, that's why the social media sites is booming. You know, Zoom, the stocks went crazy because everybody is on the internet and everybody's looking at content. So you are very smart in starting this off online. I think that's very smart, without a doubt. So I'm curious about this song, Kingpin. Break it down for me. What brought about Kingpin? Because that's a pretty big name there. Kingpin.
I ain't gonna lie. I listened to the beat like 2 or 3 times, and then while I was just freestyling, I said I'm feeling like a kingpin, and I was like, oh, that's the name right there. So boom, okay, I got the name out the way. So I sat down and I actually thought, I'm like, okay, I can talk about this, but how I'm going to make it sound good, you know what I'm saying, like relay it on here to the people can understand what I'm talking about and still vibe to it at the same time, like head nod. So took me maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then I just started writing. I put that bad boy on the paper. I just couldn't really stop. It's about I'm talking about my past friendships. My best friend, he changed on me. I guess things went sour. Man, honestly, I'm just talking about real life stuff.
You know what? I had someone else, and I've even experienced it myself. When you have somebody in your life and you trust them, man, you feel like this person is down for me. Like best friends, like ain't nothing I can't tell them, ain't nothing I can't share with them. If they know everything about me, I know everything about them. You would never, ever, ever even suspect that those kind of people that you keep close to your hip would turn on you. So it hurts when they do. You know what I'm saying? It like hurts.
Oh man, man, trust me, I know that hurt my heart because really that was the last of my last thing that I was thinking was gonna happen because my brother has just passed away, so I'm already going through this. Then I got to go through this. I'm like, man, you supposed to be there for me, but it wasn't. He went to go, I guess, chase his love. I mean, I can't fault him, but I just don't really. On my side, I just don't really understand why he did it because, I mean, we were just going strong. I mean, I was working at FedEx, so I get off every day, and we'll, video chat while we smoke one, you know what I'm saying, as if he was with me. And this was like every day. So, and then everything, he just stopped hitting me up. He never responded to me. He blocked me on Instagram. I don't know what for. But all this is going on. Meanwhile, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, okay, everything got enough. See, the thing about me, I peep a lot of things. I just not gonna speak on it, So this person might feel like they got one up on me. No, I got one up on you. You with me? So it's all about a matter of like how you play it. Because I'm not the type to just be out in the open and posting this on social media like all this reckless stuff. I'm the type that's like actually smart, and I think everything through. So I mean, he killed that relationship with me. Him and his girl broke up. I'm not the type of person to talk down on somebody, but his life kind of changed, not for the better, but for the worse. And mine just kept going, but I just keep getting blessings on blessings because at the end of the day, I know what type of person I am. So I mean, I keep real with everybody. I still don't understand it because when he didn't have nothing, I put food on his in his belly. I put clothes on his back. Like if we had gone away games for basketball, if I had $5, then that means he got $250. I got $250. I'm that type of friend, but he killed it. So that one really like hurt me deep. Like
how long?
To this day, I think.
How long had y'all been
What's
friends?
Up?
How long had y'all been friends?
Let me see. Maybe we started 2010, but I didn't really know him because I was just going into my high school year, so we was on the same basketball team. But I found out that he lived like maybe 5, 6 houses down from me, so I'm kicking it with him, getting to know him, and then long story short, he became my dog. Like he would meet every single day, So, and I'm with him. I'm either at his house playing the game or he at my house playing the game. Either way it goes, you couldn't really break us up. You know what I'm saying? So, he know everything about me, and I know everything about him, like you said. So it just hurts because you'll never expect somebody like that to, That's where a lot of my pain come from too.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I know this might sound off the chain to even say this, and after I say this, I want to get into the song and listen to it. But a lot of times people do stuff that they regret. Sometimes it don't even be them; it be other people in their ear. Unfortunately, especially if they have more of a follower personality versus a leader personality. You understand what I'm saying? But
yes, ma'am.
The one thing I'm going to say to you is forgive. That's what I'm going to say. I had to learn it. A lot of people have to learn it, And maybe, you just never know, maybe that friendship might come back around. Maybe he'll be more mature because y'all are young. People do stupid stuff when they're young. And then later on, they'll be like, man, I'm so sorry,
I ain't going to lie. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I mean, I forgave already because, God forgive how come I can't. So I forgave him, but I can't really be cool with you just because of the fact that I know how you are. It don't really sit well.
Right.
So if I go on with you, how does that make me feel? You know what I'm saying? Like on the inside, like I can't.
And you may not ever really trust him again.
Oh, I won't. Like it's the reason I got a lot of trust issues now. So I be double thinking like everybody now. Like which is weird because people I would never think to double think. I'm over here, but it is hard. I mean, it is what it is. Life keeps
let's
going.
get into the song. Let's get into it. Let's hear what this song about it. I'm gonna come back. I'm ready to hear Kingpin by Big Love.